Memory locations in Pro Tools can be used for a variety of different things, including adding markers and also memorizing certain selections and or zoom presets, that type of thing. You can have up to 999 individual memory locations in a Pro Tools session. Some of these things might include current zoom settings or track height settings, as well as just standard marker memory locations. To create a marker in Pro Tools, first thing you need to make sure is that your markers are visible. You can view your markers by going up to the View drop-down menu, Rulers, and Markers. And you can see that I've already added a number of markers here to help define individual sections. You can add a marker by placing your cursor where you want your marker to be, and then clicking the plus button just to the right of the marker here. And that will give you the new memory location dialog box. And you can select what type of property you want it to be. In this case, we just want it to be a marker. And I'm going to give it a name, test, and click OK. You can see we've added a new marker here in our marker ruler. We can drag this around if we want to move it to a different location. We can also add additional markers in our session while our session is running by using the shortcut, which is hitting the Enter key. So if my session is running like it is now and I want to place a marker at measure 68, I can press the Enter key right there, and I can add measure 68. We can also choose a reference. Bar and beat is normally what you would choose, but you may choose absolute, which will give you a sample-based or time-based location. And then hit OK. Now we've entered our marker roughly at measure 68. You can view all of the markers in your session in one location, and that's called the Memory Locations window. You can get to that location by using the modifier Command and 5, or also by going up to the Window drop-down menu and choosing Memory Locations. Once your Memory Locations window is open, you can navigate to a specific marker by just clicking on it. You can also use another shortcut to navigate to individual markers, and that's by pressing period, then the number of the memory location, and period again. So, for example, if we want to go to, let's say, the C section, we can do that by going period 1 period. So period 1 period on the 10 keypad, and it takes us right to that memory location. If we want to go to measure 68, period 11 period, and it's taken us to measure 68. We can also delete individual memory locations by going up here to the drop-down menu and selecting clear and the name of the memory location, like that, and we've deleted that one. We can also delete a marker by pressing the Option key, which turns our mouse pointer into an eraser, and then clicking on the marker that we want to delete. One last thing that I wanted to show you is that you can easily create a selection between two markers. Say I wanted to make a selection between this marker and this marker. I can do that by selecting the first marker and then Shift and clicking on the second marker. And you'll see it makes a selection for that entire area. Okay, that's it for this video. A lot of material that we've covered. This is kind of a big chapter. Make sure you spend the time in front of Pro Tools, watching the video, and learning how to do each of these specific items that we've discussed. It's the only way you're going to really learn the application. I look forward to seeing you in class and on the next video.